everyone. Welcome to Yogasu Fitness Live every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today we're going to be learning how to do Ujjayi breathing, and this type of breathing, this type of pranayama, is really great for during yoga practice, and also when you're trying to get most of your air up. And it's really the Ujjayi creates a support system down here, down low in the belly, and then allows for the lungs to fill on top of like a base. So the first 15-minute live is going to be on Ujjayi breathing, and then I'm going to bring in the balls, and we're going to do a routine that where we use the ball under the arm, and then we're going to work with the skill of building the breathing from the base up and getting most of the air to expand into the lungs. So the balls will help you feel that a little bit better, and you can just match these two skills together. So let's get going. Ujjayi breathing. Okay. So you want to come to a comfortable seat. You can sit on a chair, a bolster, or a blanket, whatever works for you. And we'll begin let me just show you how to do Ujjayi. If you know how to do it, great. Just follow along, get ready for the balls. And if you don't, well, and if you're brand new to it, well then here we go. I'm gonna assume that everyone's brand new, so we can get the basics, okay? Good. If you have any questions after, I'll hang and you can put them in the chat. All right, so first thing, Ujjayi is creating a little bit of restriction in the back of the throat. It's almost like a snoring sound when you breathe, or like the sound of an ocean sound. And the feeling is kind of like sipping air through a straw. And you're going to be doing this in and out through your nose. We start here with just bringing our hands in front of our face, and I want you to feel the air on the palm of your hand, okay? Let me do it over here so you can see better. So inhaling and exhaling just through in and out through your mouth first. Then we'll close the mouth and we'll do it in and out through the nose, okay? All right, so in and out. So just take some air in, open mouth. Watch me first, then you can jump in. I'm going to inhale through my mouth. It's like fogging a mirror up. Okay, now you try. Hand up. You want to fog the mirror and in and out through your mouth. Inhale. Hear that like snoring sound, then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now close your mouth and do it in and out through the nose, just like that. Feel that restriction, feel the snoring sound on the back. So that's part one. Just getting that snoring sound to happen in the back of the throat, and the glottal folds are just kind of a little bit of restriction, and you're creating a little bit of resistance, which helps you get a bigger breath from the base up. Now, when you breathe like that, you're going to be supporting the stomach, right, by pulling in a little bit and supporting the diaphragm to expand, not so much down, but more wide in the base of the ribs. Make sense? So watch what I do. I'm going to inhale through my nose. I'm going to aim and broaden through, and just by pulling my belly in a little bit and constricting it in the back of the throat, it helps to create this support, okay? Exhaling out. Again, slight pulling in of the stomach, and then I'm going to inhale and exhale. Still making that snoring sound, and I'm still, fogging the mirror with my mouth closed, out in and out through my nose. I'm going to inhale, holding the belly in just a little bit, and focusing on expansion here. I'll do that one more time. Maybe you guys can hear me. Do it one more time. Okay? All right, so let's practice together now. Do 5 breaths here. And if you get a little lost on it, all you have to do is reset yourself by, and then close your mouth, do the same thing. And just by putting the pressure in the back of the throat, it almost forces the air more up into these upper ribs, upper chest. It kind of does that naturally. And then you're just going to kind of pull your belly in and just get expansion here and let the diaphragm go this way, right? Instead of more down, it like hits the bottom of that support, that belly pulled in a little bit. The diaphragm's going to kind of, meet resistance, and then it's going to go wide and lift the air up into the chest. So this is really good, powerful for, again, flow practice, and when you want to start to really get toned in the core and in the lungs. All right, let's do 5 breaths together. Sitting tall on your chair, your bolster, or your blanket, or just the floor. Take a regular breath in, regular breath out. Okay, so practicing Ujjayi, we'll start with 1 out, in and out through the mouth, get it set, close the nose, and then do 4 more, okay? So inhale, try to just kind of keep the firm belly, inhale. Out. Fog the mirror. Now close your mouth and do the same thing. Slight resistance here, firm belly. Two more. Good, Ujjayi breathing, palms together. All right, so before we go and grab the balls and go for our shoulder routine, our breathing routine with the balls, let's just come into cat-cow, just come into your tabletop and just do a little cat-cow here, releasing. You can take inhales as you arch, practicing Ujjayi here, and exhales as you round. Pulling your belly in, pulling your belly in. Chin, chest, do that twice more. Inhale and arch, Ujjayi. Snoring sound here, and then out. Snoring sound, there. Pause on your table, side bend over to the right and hold. And then over to your left and hold. And then back to center. Good, just take a little wisdom stretch here, a little mini puppy stretch. Right, relaxing your shoulder joints are going to be in there, just relax. As you inhale, you can lift up a little bit, and as you exhale, you're going to melt. And then back to center. Good, okay, come on down into your seat. And have a seat. Again, sitting up on your bolster, chair, or blanket. Grab your pearl ball to start. We'll just start to warm up through here, all right? Okay, so find your little notch here in between your collarbones. I'll scooch in, so we're going to be mostly upper body. Scooching in. You can just take your finger right there in the notch. Find your collarbones, right? They should be pretty prominent coming into the collarbones. And then just take your ball and stick it right there in the notch. And just kind of push down. So I'm kind of pushing in, right? I'm pushing in, and then I'm pulling down. And I'm just going to roll through that sternum bone, right? And it's pretty, just do it as much as you can. Push in, you want to really push it in, and then roll it down with as much pressure as you can. All right, so take that in, just push it in. And just hold on, push in towards your, push back, and then down. Rolling down your sternum bone, down your sternum bone, down your sternum bone. Coming through, now if you can, going through that cleavage here, pushing down through the chest. don't do anything painful. So if it's too much, don't do it. Go all the way down until you get into your, into like right where your ribs come together. And that's right where your diaphragm is, right? At this little junction, and your diaphragm's underneath the ribs. So if you push in, and then we're going to take an inhale in. So you don't push too hard. Take an inhale in and see if you can feel the expansion into the ball. Do Ujjayi. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And notice if, as you're doing Ujjayi breathing again, firming the belly, firming back in here a little bit, and then in and out through your nose, like you're, trying, just like we practiced. Okay. So inhale and work to feel the expansion of the diaphragm into the ball. Ready? Inhale. Feeling the air come up in here, and then exhale. Let your shoulders relax. Good. Go back up to the top, right between your collarbones, and then just, again, pressure, pushing the ball into the chest, and then roll it down. Keep the pressure all the way down, and just feel the ball rolling through along your sternum bone and through those ribs. The ribs come together, the pecs come together right there. We're just kind of opening up that and getting a little stretch in there, just the attachments here at the sternum bone. Coming back down through where the ribs come together, and then down through your belly. Good. So then roll your shoulders forward, and then nice tall posture, and then sink the shoulder blades down. And then roll forward, kind of a cat pose, and then roll your shoulders back. Good. And just roll out. So if you guys notice my eyes like darting all over the place, I'm still learning where to look, because I just got this new iPad and I'm trying to do my recordings on the iPad. So if my eyes are darting around, I apologize, but I'm going to learn where to look. All right. I have no idea. It's so weird. Okay. So sitting up tall, and we're going to go and do our shoulder routine. So the right arm's going up. Follow along with me. Let's side bend first and bring your hand across. You want to aim your breath into the outer ribs here on the side. Take a breath, aim. You can do alternate nose breathing, in through the right, expand your right lung, and then out through the right, and pull the belly and side in, okay? Inhale, expand through right nostril, expanding that right lung, and then exhale. Pulling your belly in at the end of your exhale. Do it again, inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow fill. Beautiful. And then back over to the neutral. Okay, let's take Pearl, stick her right in the armpit, roll through, cross fiber. Body rollers. This should be a really familiar routine. If you're brand new to body rolling, welcome. And you can get your gear from me. Just look at my description down low, and you can order the balls. Reach out to me if you have questions. Go to my website if you want to learn more. Wrap, 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 and sit tall. So right away, sometimes tendency here, or even that if you're tight in your chest, you can't pull your shoulders back. But eventually, you can start to work the shoulders back, lifting. But in the meantime, just think about proud posture, right? Proud posture. Adjust the ball, hold on, and pull your shoulders back. Chin to chest. Feel the stretch here. All right, we're going to take 3 breaths, aiming into that ball here. So focusing mostly right side, but you're going to evenly fill through the nostrils, all right? When you're ready, take a breath in, inhale and fill, aiming into the ball. And then exhale, drawing the arms down. So naturally, you're going to lift up on inhale. Go again, inhale. Broaden. Exhale, soften. Chin angling to the chest is great because it keeps the neck long. I'll give you guys a side view. Okay, get yourself situated. We're taking our last breath here. Inhale. And then exhale. Watch how I draw the shoulders down on the exhale. Chin goes to chest. And I'm really expanding through the shoulder blades and the upper shoulders. Good. You guys stay here. I'm going to get back into the front view now. Good. Pulling my arm a little bit more. Contract your bicep. Now just take your just side bend away from the ball. So you're taking left ear to left shoulder. Take a breath in. Right, we're still directing breath to ball. Inhale. Ujjayi, exhale. So it's not forced, it's just directed. Turn your head now, look at your left shoulder. Take a breath in into that ball. And then finally, just take your gaze down to your left thigh, okay? Looking down at your left thigh. And then you're going to bring your chin across your collarbones. So just take your chin and reach for your left collarbone. Start there first. Come across really slow. And now you're looking down the center line. Let your shoulders release as much as they will. And then now just follow your collar on your right side collarbone. Take your chin and reach for that collarbone as you bring it over to the right as much as you can. So now you're looking at your right shoulder. Take a breath in, still aiming breath to ball. Expand those lungs, ribs right into the ball. Exhale, feel the pressure of the arm pushing the ball into the ribs. And now you're going to go back to neutral. Take that chin, reach for the collarbone. Take it just across the collarbone, looking straight down the center line. And roll out the shoulders as you bring your head back up to neutral. Good. Release the ball out and relax. I want you to feel the difference between your right shoulder and your left shoulder. If you look at me, you can see that this side's a little bit lower than this side. And this is a result of just more relaxation on that side, releasing the shoulder, releasing the tension in the shoulder joint. Okay? Go back to center, just roll, grab the flesh right there between your collarbones at the notch, push the ball towards you, and then just roll down through the sternum, through the cleavage down. Okay, take the ball now, just stick it in the center of your sternum, reach that right arm out, and then just push the ball across, same deal. Push it into the sternum, and the sternum bone, and then just go across the right pec into the front of the shoulder. This is just kind of a relaxation, releasing. There's a whole routine to do on the floor with this and even at the wall, but right now we're just kind of, opening up that pec, just kind of massaging across the pec, right into the front of the shoulder, right into the top of the bicep there, just opening up. Good, and stretch that arm. Let's take a side bend over now. We're going to side bend over to the side bend over. You have this really nice length and opening. Side bend looking down at your left thigh or the floor if your eyes will go there. Reaching over, stretching, stretching, stretching. Relax your shoulder now and bend your elbows so you have a nice arced arm here. Take a breath in, right here into that right side, and breath out. And then back to center. Good, take a little bind here, interlace, open the chest, shoulders together, chin to chest, chin angles down to the collarbones, to the notch. Breathe into the back, breathe into the front. 360 breath, exhale. And then relax your shoulders forward. Good. Okay, cool. Let's do the other side, finishing up. If you need to shake your legs out, go ahead. If you need to change your seat, actually, you can massage your legs a little bit, shake them out, shake them out. Change your position. Don't be uncomfortable. Just looking at the time. Good. 20 minutes in. All right. Finishing up on the other side. Left arm comes up. Side bend over to the right. And just looking to release that left hip. Turn your head, look down at your right thigh or the floor if it'll go there. Just keep reaching and stretching, right? So the arched arm kind of keeps it relaxed, The straighter arm is gonna just bring more stretch, but also more tension. So just, you do you. If you have a lot of tension in the back of your shoulders and your neck, then you wanna always soften everything, right? Like increases, opposites heal. So if you have a lot of tension, again, you don't wanna create more tension by doing something or overdoing something. So stretch, reach, take a breath in, left side, and relax. And then back over to your center. Okay, chin, chest. Just move your neck around, looking to the left, looking to the right, looking to the left, and then looking to the right. And roll out your shoulders. Good. I'm gonna bring my gold ball in and just pop it at my low back. That's always nice. 2 body rollers, we know that, right? We can do all these things to prop ourselves and support ourselves. Okay, left arm's coming up. Roll through your armpit, cross fiber through the armpit. You might feel this a little bit gnarly, a little bit of a tightness. Reach as tall as you can out. You're always reaching from your waist up so you can get that full length. Keep your hips down. Push into the armpit and then reach way out to the side and then pull. Shoulders roll back. Just let everything situate for a second. Ujjayi breathing again. Take a breath in, firming the belly, expanding the breath into the ball. Take a breath in through your nose. Snoring sound of the back of that throat, and then exhale through the nose. And just relaxing and releasing any tension that you're holding on to. Scan the body. 2 more breaths. Inhale, expand, Ujjayi. Exhale. We have to actively give ourselves permission to let go in many cases. Do it one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Chin to chest. Inhale. Chin neutral. Side bend over to the right side. Take the head over. Notice you may have more restriction and more tension from side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the head, looking at your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. All the while, just continue to relax your left shoulder. Pull this hand as much as you would like. Just don't overdo. You're going to take your chin now and reach for the right collarbone as you bring your head around. So just keep reaching your chin down to your collarbone, like stretching out, breathing. Just little breaths as you get into your neutral. So looking straight down center line. Take a breath in. Expanding sideways, horizontally into the ball. Exhale. Go across the body again. Stretching your chin, reaching your chin towards that left collarbone until you get to the left side. Looking at your left shoulder. Once you get situated, let things settle in and then take a breath in. Chin comes back down towards the collarbone to neutral. Take a breath in. And then sit tall, proud chest, head comes back up neutral. Good, and release. Whew, roll it out. All right, let's finish up with spine, gold ball. Coming onto just spin around, place the ball, get to the back of your mat, place the ball back low. We'll roll right up into the shoulders and the back. It should feel really good after that routine. Pushing into the ball from the front of the body. So we we didn't do our pec stretch over on this side. Let's do that real quick. Grab curl, place the ball right here at sternum, and just extend your left arm out and just kind of push and just imagine yourself like a rolling pin, rolling through your pec muscle and just kind of rolling it out away from your sternum. Again, we spend a lot of time like this, y'all, hunched over, doing things, right? Tech world, driving, everything. So this gets really weak and gets kind of fixed. So you gotta really work on lifting throughout the day, you gotta work on that proud posture and strengthening the rhomboids. Kind of squeeze your shoulder blades together and keep your chest proud. When we first start doing a skill, you kind of have to overdo it a little bit. I don't mean overdo it like to our detriment. I mean like really think about it, right? And then it becomes more natural. So we teach our body the skill and then it just kicks in. So kind of push into the pec muscle and roll through until you get into the front of the shoulder, even down to the bicep. Feels really good. Just releasing all of that tension and again, strengthening too. All right, so that feels better. Roll through. Okay, back to spine. We're gonna roll through, roll our spine out, and then you guys have a great day. Reach out if you have any questions. Lean back, pull the belly button now towards the ball. Kind of do a little cat pose. Exhale all your air out. As you inhale, just release back into that neutral. Inhale, proud posture. Exhale, round coil, pull the belly in towards the ball to the floor. You're gonna feel this nice front to back body pressure. And then as you inhale, you just release all of that effort, sit tall. And then one more exhale. Good, lift your hips and scooch down, bringing the ball to just above your hips. You can do a little forward back rolling, pausing there. Right at the top, above the hip bones and below the sort of the ribs, the bottom of the ribs. You're in that place just in the upper lumbar, just above the lumbar. Start to round the spine here. Pull back through your belly and exhale. And then when you inhale, you're going to just release into neutral. Just soften up. Exhale. Round coil. Inhale. One more exhale. Lift your hips, right? You're really just body weight from front to back here, and then scooch down, bring the ball right to the bottom of the shoulder blades, and right into the solid ribs. You can do a little cross fibering here. By the way, you can just stay on your ball as much time as you have and continue. Side to side here, rolling through the ribs and the back of the ribs. Any release tension, pausing there in between the shoulder blades, right on the spine. You can just back bend over the ball, let your arms go wide, and now we get more pec stretch here. So let the elbows drop to the floor, support your head, take a full breath in here, even through both nostrils, fill both lungs all the way to the tippy tops, up to those collarbones. And then when you're ready to exhale, round your spine, pull your head forward, elbows come together, really dump out and completely exhale. Let's do one more breath in together. Inhale, broaden the arms, stretch your chest and fill to your fullest. Get yourself a full, big, complete inhale all the way up, all the way up. You can pause in between and just continue to build that breath. Pull your belly in and start to exhale now, pulling your head forward, round your spine, lift your hips up a little bit to get that nice long stretch. Lift your hips and scooch down in between at the top now, right below your neck, right in that gnarly part that gets so tense, y'all, right? Woo! Traps come down here. And then just roll through the shoulders, the back of the shoulders, pausing right there in the center, right at the base of the neck, top of the shoulders. Your head can come down, maybe the skull gets right onto the ball, and you can take goalpost arms here and just see if you can press the upper arms down. You guys can't see, I think I'm off my screen here, but my arms are flat and I'm trying to press the top of the arms down onto the floor. This is something that really you want to work on. So pressing your arms down, you get your wrist down, your top of your arms down. This whole area is on the floor now, pressing down. And I'm taking a breath in and a breath out. Just keep pressing down the low arms, the lower arms, the hands, the wrists, the fingers, pressing, 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 elbows down, and then relax. Good. Scooch down, ball comes up behind the neck. You have that nice lift through the neck, shoulders are down. We finish off here, just kind of lay out and take a couple of breaths. Have a great day. I will see you guys Thursday live. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to me. Have a beautiful day, body rollers.